So once upon a time, me and Lindsey went on an extraordinary adventure to Dueling Pianos Round 2 at the wonderful...
Round 2? When was Round 1?
Round 1 was at the fair.
Yeah, but that wasn't the same Dueling Pianos,
Well, round
guys.
two
Okay, neither
was
Dueling
the second time.
Pianos.
Anyway, so we get there, and Lindsey, take it. We put in some requests.
Well, we get there, you know, we're hanging out, we scrounge up a few bucks, we give it to the piano man, we're waiting to hear our song, and they start playing our song. I lean across the table to tell Luke how excited I am, and suddenly it smells like burning.
So I look down, and Lindsey's hair is on fire, and I frantically grab the candle and blow it out, and it ricocheted, and I got wax in my eyes. So Lindsey's screaming.
Meanwhile, I'm like hitting my
Oh,
hair to
no.
put it out, and they stop mid-song, and they say, "Who's on fire?"
All heads turn around and look right at us, where the stink is coming from.
I waved.
Wait, okay.
It's me. It was under control. Thanks. So yeah, then we left like 5 minutes later with our heads hung in shame.
I have 2 questions.
Uh-huh.
1, it ricocheted off of Lindsey and bounced back.
No, like out of the, you know, you blow into the cup where the candle
Oh,
is.
and it went down and up.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking
Yeah.
you blew sideways and it hit Lindsey and came back. Okay.
Boing.
Question 2, what was the song you requested?
Lady Gaga.
Which one?
I was hoping it was like Ring of Fire or
Poker
something.
Face.
Poker face.
And he even did the rap part, which is
He
really
did.
cool.
The rap, that's amazing.
So how did you get Lindsey to stop being on fire?
I hit my hair until it went out.
Hitting, you know, it didn't stop, drop, and roll. Lindsey,
No, it
how do you
wasn't-
learn nothing from kindergarten?
It was like this big of a fire, and I mean I just patted it. If it hadn't gone out, I would have stopped, dropped, and rolled. But then I probably would have had to go to the stylist. So because I mean, really, if you roll around with your hair on fire, don't you think that would spread it more with the hair? Not
yeah.
like clothes. I think that would work.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
hair isn't so stationary,
Got it.
Hers really flammable.
especially when you put in
yours.
Stuff
too
in
much
it.
stuff. Well, I was wearing it curly. It had to be nice. So, it all started with Craigslist.
Dun dun dun.
Yep.
That's how I found my home.
That's how I found my job.
That's how I didn't find a boyfriend. Funny story about that.
Oh, we failed.
I started emailing this guy. He turned out to kind of be a jerk, and I stopped emailing him. But then my friend convinced me that, you know, she's been dating online for a while, and the site is great, and the last 20 dates she went on were from this site, and I should join it, and we should be friends on this site, and then we can watch each other all the time, which is kind of creepy now that I think about it, because I hadn't thought about it that way before. But anyways, her watching me aside, I joined this site. You know, you create your profile, you put up pictures, you go browse other people's, you answer these questions, they like measure your personality traits. Apparently I'm more cool than most people on there.
Do you have to pay for this?
No, it's free.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as good as like Match.com.
Well, probably not, but there's probably more people our age on it because it is free.
Got it.
College students do not have money. So yeah, I joined it. I started talking to some people. You know, they seem really nice. They seem to have similar interests, and conversation flows well. I met some of them.
You met, how many of these people did you meet?
3
3, wow.
so far.
This doesn't bother you, were you in public?
Yes.
Okay.
I met one out playing pool. I met one at a coffee shop type thing, and I met another at a concert.
Okay.
And only one of these 3 people I'm still speaking to.
The first one, second one, or third one?
Third one, except I actually met her second.
Okay.
And yeah, the first one was just, it was bad. You get to this place.
How psycho.
Well, no, he wasn't really psycho, but like you get to this place, you're thinking, oh, I saw this guy in these pictures. He's really cute. He's clean shaven. He shows up wearing tattered jeans and like looking really grungy, and it's like, okay, whatever, I get it. It's like the middle of the week. You probably had class. You couldn't get prettied up. Every other word out of his mouth was uh-oh, and he played magic cards.
Oh no.
I love it.
Yeah. And then, so, you know, I kept hanging out because, like, I wasn't having a horrible time. I was able to, you know, laugh a bit. But I didn't want to be rude and stand up and be like, hey, I gotta go. But, you know, he was like, you should come hang out with me and my roommates. I'm like, no. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, no, I've got to go. And the next day, I get a text, asking me to go to this movie, and I'm like, I didn't respond. 3 days later, I get a phone call, I don't answer, doesn't leave a message. 3 days after that, get another text, you want to hang out sometime, didn't answer that, and finally he got the hint. Took over a week. And the second one, we met at the concert, we're good pals now. We have some mutual friends, it's cool. Yeah, look, met her.
I did, she's really cool.
And then the third one that I met at the coffee shop. He was nice, but he was young, successful, and had money. And I'm...
Darn!
I know. I'm not attracted to money. I don't know why. So basically, internet dating, I was expecting that I'd go on all these stellar dates because Kate's all, oh my god, this is so great. No.
No, not so much.
No.
I tried Craigslist.
That was
I
depressing
answered a
story.
few.
It was.
Didn't work.
I mean, parts of it were pretty.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it was a good story. It just didn't have a very good
Moral of the
ending.
story.
Well, I mean, the moral of the story is I'm emailing a couple of people who are into swing dancing, and I hope that'll work out.
yeah, that'd be fun.
At least you'll find a swing partner. If
There
not.
you
Yeah.
go.
Bury yourselves alive now, children.
Yeah, don't date. Moral of the story, just don't date.
Don't bother.
Just
Yeah.
have sex with random people. Just kidding.
That's a little bit more dangerous than dating.
That's called getting the hit.
If that's what you want to do, date. If you want to date, don't do anything.
If you don't want to get the hip, don't do anything.
So yeah, are you going to be internet dating anytime soon?
No.
Have you been social networking?
I have Facebook
Yeah.
and
how's that
MySpace
going?
and Twitter.
Okay.
Jamie's on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter.
So am I.
I'm not. I'm the loser.
Nicole bakes for
I don't
you.
use the Twitter. I just read it.
I hate Twitter.
So,
I do too.
how do you feel about social networking in general?
Well, it's creepy, but
I know, people can totally follow you around.
well, it's when you tell them, I'm going to be in New York, then they're following you. If you say,
Well-
I'm going to be in Afghanistan when you're actually in New York, then there's no problem.
Well, but I mean, they're not really following you. They're just I know what Lindsay's doing.
They're
yeah,
actually
well, it's
right
your
behind
fault
you.
for typing, I
the
had
thing is-
cereal for breakfast and it tasted like sugar.
I suppose. I should stop doing that.
I updated my Facebook status at the bar. It said that I was sipping a martini in New York.
I'm not touching Facebook till we get back. I am sick of that shit.
Hey, that's how we got here,
We
Well,
faced
but if
those
there weren't
bugs.
Facebooks, we would have...
There's not Facebooks, there's a Facebook.
Well, we each have
would've
individual
emailed
Facebooks.
and-
No, I don't think we would have emailed, though, because, I mean...
I don't think so
I
either.
think we would have talked on the phone.
Yeah.
I think we
most
would have had
likely.
more powwows and conference
Facebook has
calls.
killed the telephone.
It has. Video killed the radio star.
Facebook killed the telephone star.
The telephone star.
The star of the telephone is here.
No, he's
Crazy.
dead.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So yeah,
Moving on.
Facebook ruined our lives. The end.